Good morning. I would like to welcome you to the graduation ceremony for the BGE Workforce Collaborative Utility Infrastructure Training Program. My name is Eli Allen with CivicWorks. I'm the program director. I would like to welcome and thank our speakers, employer partners, community partners, friends and family who have joined us today. And most importantly, I would like to congratulate the graduates of the Utility Infrastructure Training Program. Today, we celebrate you. Over the rigorous weeks of training, you have developed the skills and expertise that will become the foundation for your long-term career success. And you did it all during a pandemic, safely learning the material virtually and in person, exhibiting resilience and perseverance in the face of significant challenges. And importantly, you have supported each other to complete the program and built relationships that will continue to support you throughout your careers. The completion of this training and the thick envelope of certifications that you have received is the ticket that will open the door to good paying jobs in positions across Central Maryland. At the same time, it is the hard work and dedication that you've exhibited throughout the program that will open up continued opportunity as you advance up the career ladder in the industry. And today, we're excited to celebrate another very exciting milestone. The 1000th graduate of CivicWorks' Center for Sustainable Careers. So today you join an incredible group of alumni. The 8 graduates here today join 994 past graduates from the past 20 years of our program. Over the years, these alumni have built careers and a strong reputation for CivicWorks graduates in the construction industry. And your success will pave the way for future graduates as we continue training the next 1,000 graduates of CivicWorks. So this utility infrastructure training would not be possible without the work of a wide array of incredible partners, more than we'll be able to name today. However, I'd like to first recognize our employer partners, companies that include Precision Pipeline, NPL, Ferguson Trenching Company, Stella May Contracting, Miller Pipeline, M. Lewis, Lewis Tree Services, Ligon & Ligon, and Argo Systems. You have given of your time and expertise in ensuring that this program will meet the workforce needs of the industry and support graduates in building career opportunities. I'd like to recognize our incredible partner as well in making this program possible, Baltimore Gas and Electric. Soon, you will hear welcoming remarks from Frank Leonhardt, the Director of Engineering for Gas Distribution at BGE. I want to first recognize our deep partnership with BGE and the work of your incredible team, including Tanya Terrell, Kristen Booker, and Kitty Glick. BGE has been instrumental in the development of this training, identifying the labor market demand, bringing employers to the table, helping shape the curriculum, and funding the overall initiative. If not for your vision, leadership, and dedication to workforce development, we would not be here today. And so next, I would like to turn it over to BGE's Director of Engineering for Gas Distribution, Frank Leonhardt.
Thank you, Eli, and thank you everyone for joining us to celebrate today's graduates. The Workforce Collaborative is a central piece of BGE's commitment to the communities we serve and our company's workforce development efforts. This program benefits our friends and neighbors, our contractors, and BGE by helping grow the number of potential employees who are trained and ready to work. We're always looking for bright, hardworking, responsible, and coachable men and women. And since much of the work we do on our gas and electric systems is done by contractors, it's important for us to help them develop a motivated pool of candidates for potential employment. But there's a bigger reason why we are working with CivicWorks in the heart of Baltimore City. We know that opportunity is growing in our industry. We also know that many times residents of underserved communities don't have a way in, a way to pursue a meaningful career in a stable industry. Through this program, we can reach those who just need a door cracked open so that they have the opportunity to train and learn and go for that job. What we have seen is once they're in the room, of course, they're hungry to learn, to excel, and to succeed. Today is a special day. We're celebrating the success and achievements of our 8 graduates who've worked so hard over the past 2 months. They have demonstrated determination and resiliency throughout the program. Even COVID-19 couldn't stop this cohort from excelling. Our last 10 cohorts, including this one, were able to do in-person, hands-on training while receiving job skills remotely. These are challenging times, and I'm proud to say that our 8 graduates and CivicWorks persevered and succeeded. Many of you have received at least one job offer from our contractor partners. You should be very proud of this achievement. Some of you are in the interview process. Please stay engaged and focused on achieving your goal. I also want to thank our contractor partners who have continued to support this program: Ferguson Trenching, Lewis Tree Service, MPL, Stella and May Construction, Ligon & Ligon, Precision Pipeline, M. Louise Construction, and Miller Pipeline. Thank you for your partnership and commitment to providing opportunities for the program graduates. I also want to thank CivicWorks. I can't say enough about this team. They recruit and screen the participants. They administer the program, which means they run it. They develop the training, lead the training, and work to get these men and women job ready. More than that, I've heard so many stories about how each person from CivicWorks gets personally involved and committed to the trainees' success. They are truly dedicated, and we're all better for it. Thank you for all that you do for this program and the community at large. You are truly making a tremendous difference. This is a great success, a shared success, and today it's your success. You each put in the time, effort, and push through challenging conditions to expand possibilities for both yourselves and your families. Beyond that, you're now an example of positive things that can happen when you roll up your sleeves, commit to something, and achieve a goal. This will have ripple effects throughout your neighborhoods. So again, I want to thank everyone who is involved, and I want to congratulate our graduates. Finding top talent is not easy, but here you are. You're special. You've already shown a desire to do more and to be more, and you're making smart decisions about your futures. I'm so proud that BGE has played a role in that. I wish you the best of luck in your careers. And now it's my pleasure to welcome Emmanuel Robinson, CivicWorks Job Readiness Coach.
Good morning, and thank you all for joining us on this great day. We are here to show and give praise and feedback to these graduates for a great job and great successes along the way. It definitely has been a journey, but they've grown. We've watched them grow, and we couldn't be more proud of you all. So again, this is a celebration for the graduates, and again, much success to you all. I would like at this time to welcome Mr. Wellington Ash. He's going to give our staff our remarks for our graduation this morning. Mr. Wellington.
Good morning, and happy graduation day. It's always like the best day. I remember when you guys came through the door, and now here you are graduating, ready to start the next phase of the journey. Before I acknowledge your graduation, I want to acknowledge the staff that has served you. I'd like to talk about the folks that you've met and who you've interacted with on a daily basis. We've just seen Mr. Emmanuel Robinson, who's our job readiness coach. Of course, your case managers led by the senior case manager, Sarah Kennedy, Makiba Cameron and Rachel Revis being the other case managers as well. The business services manager, Vanessa Galloway, that leads the business services team, the career navigator, Terrence Clark, and the alumni and retention specialist, Kenny DeGrosse. Our construction and safety instructor, who you've all had many interactions with and classes with, Karim Peoples. Our recruitment and intake specialist who recruited and interviewed you all, Ms. Sonia Rustin. The operations manager who keeps our building buzzing and going and everything on schedule, Justine Ramos, and her staff, which includes the administrative specialist, Shanae Boyce, who's up front and our public face. And she also supervises the data entry. specialists as well. Our program development coordinator, who is a glue person who keeps the wheels oiled and all us functioning at the highest level possible, Matt Parsons. And of course, our program director, Eli Allen, and I'm your associate director for training. Having said that, Juwan, Antonio, Garrett, Jonathan, Nefatearre, Will, Alvin, AJ, congratulations, man. Just a great achievement. Congratulations to you, congratulations to your families. And I would like to say to your families that this is the beginning, not the end. This is a time to celebrate, and then we get on with it, get to the jobs, make the money, persevere through the rest of the interview process and the selection process so that you can get the payoff this, at the end of this process, which is the career and the advancement and the stability that you have been seeking. To those family members, I would say, please continue to support them. There will always be bumps in the road in any journey. So this doesn't mean that everything is hunky-dory and no problems ever from here on out. But the way these gentlemen have navigated this process tells me that they will be ready to deal with any adversity in better ways than they have ever done. And they realize that no setback means that they will not make it through, that it's just a temporary bump in the road. They will navigate that bump and they will keep going. You guys have been spectacular. Keep your heads up, keep going. Again, the beginning, not the end. Love you guys. Stay strong. Let's go. Back to you, Manny.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Wellington. Great remarks, and we do appreciate the feedback. I know the trainees have a special place in their heart for you. Sometimes I don't know why, but they definitely do. At this time, we're going to hear from a former graduate, Mr. Thomas Reid. He's a laborer at Stella May Contracting. He's also was in the UI track and one of those graduates that Mr. Allen was referring to earlier in the program. So we're going to turn it over to Mr. Reid now.
Hey there, good afternoon, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Thomas. I'm a UI graduate from the first cohort for utility infrastructure from the first class. I currently work at Stella May Contracting. I'm now in my second year. I came through the program and took advantage of every opportunity that was presented to me and that wasn't presented to me. So, you guys, welcome. You're my brothers and sisters that came through the whole program, did that journey together, even though I wasn't with y'all, but I know what you guys went through. Congratulations. So again, congratulations, kudos to you all for putting in the hard work, for believing in yourself and having the drive to see it to this day. I know it wasn't easy for some of you guys. I know you guys have your own personal lives going on with personal issues going on. For some of you, this is completely brand new. Maybe a lot of you, some of you probably have had a job, haven't had a job, lost a job. Some of you guys are probably just starting over. First time knowing the difference between a job and a career, which is all fine. Everybody has been at this crossroad at least once or twice in their life. There's nothing wrong. It's about what you do from this day going forward. So you guys made it here to the graduation day. All I can say is, look, it just begun now. What y'all just went through was cakewalk. What you're about to go through is going to be an eye-opening experience. It's going to be learning. Every day is different. What I can recommend to you, best recommend to you guys, when you get out here with whomever your employer may be, whether it's Ferguson, Stella May, or National Pipeline, NPL, whatever crew you're with, ask questions. Do not be afraid to ask questions. Ask 101 questions. You're working around gas. The same way you come into work is the same way the whole crew want to go home, okay? Ask questions. That is the most important part of your job, is to ask questions. And do not be afraid to work more than just picking up a shovel. You know, don't be afraid to try new things. After you ask questions, like, hey, let me try to scrape that pipe. Hey, let me hook up that tracer wire. How do you want this hole dig? Every mechanic like they hold a certain way, so don't get offended if another man come behind you with a shovel and make the hole a certain way, because they got to make the hole comfortable for them to be down in that hole doing that work, and you'll soon learn that yourself. So don't get offended. I've seen people get offended when a person say, "Hey, can you knock that wall out? Can you bring this back some?" And you think you're doing your job. Don't be offended. Everybody got to make that hole comfortable for them to be down in that hole working. Pay attention. Show up on time. Show up on time and ready to work. You're going to have some long days, some short days, some wet days, some cold days, some hot days, some dry days. It's all cool. You get out here, you make the job fun. Once you get with your crew, you understand who your foreman is and how your foreman like things done. Make the job fun. Make it fun for you. You have a trailer. Learn what's in your trailer. Go to the Connex. Have somebody show you around in the Connex, which is where your supplies will be. Once you get familiar with what's in your trailer, you will understand what a street 90 is. You will understand what an 1.25" tap is. You'll understand what a 3/4 plug is. You will understand these things because you've seen them. You understand what a 1.25", 3/4 coupling, a dead end is, a constab, because you know what's in your trailer. Get familiar with things where they at in your trailer. So when they say, "Hey, can you go grab this?" Get it. And the number one thing that's going to be your best friend in this field is a shovel. Everybody uses a shovel. The foremen, all the way down to your laborers, everybody uses a shovel. That shovel is your best friend. There's a lot of technique involved using a shovel. You're not just sticking it in the ground and getting on it, tiring yourself up and straining on your back. There is a technique to actually getting to doing what we do, how you move the hole around. You got things in the ground, gas lines, water lines, electric lines. So you want to make sure that you're not hurting yourself, no one else around you, which is most important. Safety first. Safety is always first, no matter what nobody says. Safety is always, always, always first. Protect yourself, protect your crew. Everybody go home the same way they came in. That is very important. Having fun. Make the job fun. Everybody has a sense of humor. You got to doing this work, because if not, it'll be dry out here and long, okay? We have fun at work. I have fun at work. And I expect you guys to have fun at work and learn. Learn. That's the most important thing that you can do, is learn and ask questions. So therefore, go take what's yours out here. The world is yours. It's just waiting for you to take your place in it. Go take it. Congratulations to you guys and girls. The journey has just begun. Have fun. See you out here.
So graduates, some great knowledge and jewels right there dropped by Mr. Reid. This is a career, not just a job, right? These credentials that you have earned will increase your employability and lead to many, many more opportunities if you choose to pursue them. But continue to learn, continue to stay hungry, and continue to grind. Great sentiments there by Mr. Reid. At this point, it is my distinguished pleasure to introduce our class speaker, Mr. AJ. Mr. AJ, are you with us in the house? AJ? Yes, all right, there it is. All right.
Good morning to all. I want to start by saying thanks to all the civil rights staff that are here in the Zoom call with us and the ones that aren't. Also to the family and friends that will see this. I was recommended to this program by my BGE internship supervisor, Ms. Glick Kitty. I'll forever order people to stay out the streets and do things the legal way. The best way to do this is by joining Civil Works, which gives younger and older people an opportunity to get certifications, great career jobs, and most importantly, a second chance to get back on track. My fellow classmates and I learned many crucial skills while being a utility. Both healthy and safety risks on the job. The purpose is to reduce employees' exposure to habits with footwear, safety harnesses, sometimes respiratory protective equipment. In addition, this
I'm deeply sorry, AJ. I
support.
can't hear you, and I think others are struggling too. I'm wondering if we should end with the last speaker after the certificate presenting. Is anyone else having this problem?
I think that would be good. It says that his bandwidth is low.
I'm so sorry.
AJ, we're going to come back to you because you have a really great speech that we all want to hear, okay?
Okay.
Get back to you, May.
Hint hot spots, right? So no, yeah. So Mr. AJ, you do have a great speech, and we all had the opportunity to hear it through our run. So again, we do want to come back to you, and we humbly apologize for that. But as we move along, this is the moment we've all been waiting for, right? This is our opportunity to thank and to graduate, to thank, to have a look and to reflect back on the great opportunities and the engagement that we had with our trainees. It's our moment to celebrate them and hand them or to award them their certificates. So again, it is my pleasure to be to do the introduction, for the certificates at this time and highlight our graduates. So our first graduate that we want to highlight is the gentleman you just heard from partially, Mr. AJ, and learning is a treasure that will follow you everywhere. Mr. AJ, if your bandwidth's better, do you want to add any sentiments to your slide?
Yes, of course. Also, I'm going to give a big thanks to my case manager, Miss Rachel, for always being there for me, whether it be with the schedule or any personal situation I have.
I think we still got some latency there in your connection, Mr. AJ. So we'll slide back over to you. I'm having a little bit of an issue myself, but yeah, no problem. We didn't catch that last bit, but we'll definitely try and circle back to you. At this time, we would like to salute Mr. Jonathan. Mr. Jonathan, is your platform to add anything that you would like to add?
Yes, first, good morning, everyone, students in the class, civic work staff, BGE, those that are with us, and any other employer I didn't mention. Congratulations to the class. It's all thanks to the dedicated, helpful staff at Civic Works who completely supported us all the way throughout this incredible journey. Plus, tremendous amount of information learned in a short time during COVID was also amazing, but we all made it through. I enjoyed all the classmates and how we worked together and looked out for each other. That was very valuable, whether it was sharing lunch or anything else. It's all great fun for me. I had so much fun in class. I didn't even need to watch TV when I got home. I had entertainment all day. So having fun and learning is important so no one gets bored or, well, whatever. So I wish everyone great success in our futures. And safety is crucial in life, in the construction trade. So either at work, home, walking on the street, or driving, you always have to be aware of the unexpected. So that's my thoughts for the morning, and thanks to everyone for their help.
Mr. Jonathan, thank you very much. Again, great feedback. It was a pleasure to meet you
Certainly.
and to spend time with you. At this time, we'd like to celebrate Mr. Will. The only time we look down on others is to lift them up. All right, Mr. Will, you want to add anything, sir?
Yes, sir. I want to give a special shout out to Mr. Wellington and Mr. Robinson. The enthusiasm these guys displayed throughout this entire program is just remarkable. They give you the drive to want to go forward. I also want to give a thanks to my case manager, Ms. Rachel, because no matter the time of day, she was always willing to extend a hand. No matter when I called her, she was always there. I want to also give a shout out to Ms. Sonia, because without Ms. Sonia, this would never be possible. She's the one that contacted me from the beginning, the recruiter. And I want to give a special thanks to her. And also, Ms. Justine, very exceptional woman, very positive attitude. I mean, there's nothing more I can say about her. She's just a very exceptional woman. I want to thank everybody in the Civic Works program for allowing me to take this program.
Well, I think you cut off a little bit at the end, but I'm sure it was nothing but positivity. We appreciate the great feedback, and it really galvanizes a lot of the work that we do and gives us that drive to push and to motivate ourselves. So we definitely thank you, and that's great feedback and great to hear. At this time, I would like to introduce Mr. Alvin, our next graduate. It's our moment struggles that define us, but our best moments are when we don't quit. Mr. Alvin, you want to add anything, sir? Platform is yours.
Yes. First, I just want to thank all the staff at Civic Works for helping us a long way on our journey. I want to give a special shout out to you, Mr. Manny, because you know the struggles I went through while I was in it, but you was always there and always had my back to help me to reach this moment to where we at now. I'd like to give another special shout out to my case manager, Miss Sarah, who was always checking in on me, also making sure that I can overcome everything I was going through so I can finish and get to this moment. And other than that, I would like to thank my family who had my back and my support, my friends, anybody who watching and supporting us right now. Thank y'all.
Thank you, Mr. Alvin. Again, it was a pleasure to meet you, and this is not the end of the line, right? We still have many more great stories to tell. So again, thank you and congratulations. At this time, it is my pleasure to introduce our next graduate, Mr. Garrett. Mr. Garrett, on Generation Plants a Tree, another gets the shade. Platform is yours if you want to say anything. If not, just let us know.
Yeah, I want to say something. My name is Garrett Hawkins. Civic Works has helped me out with so much, getting to class, appointments, meals, transportations to and from school. It has also helped me with my child support issue, but I'm still working with my state issue. And I want to give a shout out to every staff member at Civic Works. I will never forget the dedication, the time, the hard work, and the love you shown me and my classmates. I want to thank Civic Works for giving me the chance. And I just want to thank everything that you made this possible for me. Thank you, Civic Works.
Mr. Garrett, that's you can't fake that. That's an evocative feeling, man, and we appreciate you, and the love goes back at you. So we're here to support you, not just through this journey, but as you are pursuing life, you still got family here. So thank you, and be proud, okay?
Yes.
Our next graduate is going to be Mr. Nefatearre. Mr. Nefatearre, deal with your thoughts. Deal with the thoughts of others as gently as you would your own. Mr. Hector, you have anything that you want to add? The platform is yours, sir.
I just want to appreciate the opportunity that all y'all gave me. Thank the staff. You feel me? Like, you know, everybody know I just came home, man. I definitely appreciate all the opportunity, the skills that y'all gave me. I appreciate my classmates. You feel me? Like, we all was pushing each other. You feel me? Like a little family. We all got through it. And I just, you know, appreciate the opportunity and move forward so I can, you know, build a career for myself.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Nefatearre. And again, this is a career, not a job, so we're very proud of you. At this time, it's my pleasure to introduce our next graduate, Mr. Juwan. Mr. Juwan, the screen rolls up. Excuse me, I'm ahead of myself. The screen rolls up. The platform is yours, Mr. Juwan. If you want to add anything, any last words for graduation, sir?
Yeah, I sure will. Good morning, everyone. I want to take the time to sincerely thank the staff of Civic Works for all the great opportunities, certifications, and drive that led me to this day, October the 1st, 2021. I must say it was a blessing to be surrounded by great attitude, different personalities, which made me seek change in myself. I thank y'all for the ability to help me stay focused, be a team player to myself. And due to this program, I achieved multiple certifications that will make my future brighter. Life can always change at the drop of a dime, but don't allow it to change the way you focus on your dream, because one day the sun will shine. But I want to give a big thanks to each and every one of the staff at Civic Works. My case manager, Miss Rachel, Miss Sarah, Miss Matiba, Miss Sonia, Manny, Mr. Eric. I want to thank all y'all, man, because honestly speaking, this has really been a life change for me. You know, it's been times where though I wanted to give up and, you know, just stop in life. But, you know, I was granted this opportunity through y'all, and y'all stayed on my back. Y'all stayed on my neck. I really want to thank Miss Rachel, my case manager, for always making sure I'm good, no matter whether through an email, a text message, or pick up the phone and call. You know, I just want to thank all y'all for y'all great stability, you know, y'all drive for just pushing me. You know, people tend to give up, but at the end of the day, you really had ones out here that really care for you, want to see you strive to do better. You know, through this process, I honestly can say that, you know, I didn't have a big support system, but I really just want to take the time, man, to really thank my girl and my kids, man, you know, like for real, man, because without this, man, you know, I probably would have gave up, you know, but she also kept her foot on my neck too, you know. I mean, it was kind of hard, but we stuck through it together, you know, and it really meant a lot to me, man. So I really want to thank y'all at the end of the day, man. And I'm happy for not just me, but for each and every one of my brothers, man, that's graduating today, man. I pray that in the near future, man, that y'all continue to strive, don't give up, keep y'all foot on your own necks.
Thank you. Keep your goals audacious, Mr. Reid, and you might call it a foot on the neck. We call it a little bit a positive reinforcement. I don't want the folks on the call on YouTube to get it twisted. No, we are equal opportunities for love that we show for y'all. So yes, great job and great feedback. It was from the heart, and we appreciate you. Don't be a stranger. Last but not least, you know we saved the best for last. Mr. Antonio, come on onto the stage. Again, the teacher can open the door, but you must walk through it. Mr. Antonio, would you like to add anything to graduation, sir?
I want to say thank the staff, my case manager, my classmates for pushing me and not letting me give up and kept pushing me.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. If you didn't want to, I didn't know if that was it, but we appreciate you. And at this time, I would like for all of our guests to please unmute themselves, and let's give our graduates a round of applause, please, at this time. Can everyone start it off for us? Congratulations. than that. All right. So again, stay hungry, right? And all this hard work and great feedback is indicative that this was a real opportunity and experience for you all. And again, this is family, so we do appreciate you. And at this time, it is also my pleasure to welcome my colleague, Miss Sonia, to the mic. She is our recruitment and intake specialist, but she does so much more than that. Miss Sonia, the platform is yours.
Great morning, and what a wonderful day to start October. Just want to tell all of you that I'm so proud of you from the beginning of the process, interviewing you, being out there, as we say, in the trenches. Just telling you congratulations today, and just take pride in how far you've come, and have faith in how far you can go. And just don't forget that this is a journey. Like they said, it's not how you start, but how you finish, but this definitely is not the end. Congratulations to all of you. The marketable job skills that you've acquired through the training program has equipped you and will equip you to succeed. So once again, congratulations. We could not have done this without our BGE Workforce Collaborative. So big thanks to BGE Workforce Collaborative program, and also all of the CSE staff. I know we're all proud of you, our wonderful employer partners, and also our community partners, because without them getting referrals, and also you all are amazing. You know, if you have referrals, send them to me. And some of you were referrals from people who have been in our program. And a big shout out to your family and friends, and just congratulations.
Thank you.
No problem. Another wonderful thing is we are celebrating 1,000 CSC graduates with this class. So this is a very important and monumental moment in civic work. So congratulations, that's a big deal. So a lot of you have graduated, and just congratulations. And also make sure that you all keep in touch with us. Thank you all for joining us today for this wonderful graduation on October 1st, 2021.
So at this time, it appears we're going to try to swing the mic back to Mr. AJ to see if his audio is more stable now. Is that correct, Ms. Justine? I just wanted to double check. I saw Mr. AJ's photo, so I assume that's what we're doing.
Yes, I'd like to try.
So Mr. AJ, just give yourself a moment to get ready, and if everything is all good, the platform is yours, sir.
Okay, you all can hear me?
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Good morning to all. I want to start by saying thanks to all the staff at Civic Works that are in the Zoom call with us and the ones that aren't. Also to the family and friends that will see this. I was recommended to this program by my BGE internship supervisor, Ms. Glick Kitty. I'll forever be thankful for the opportunity she gave me. I recently graduated from high school in June, and like most young graduates, we're trying to find the next chapter. With that being said, me and my classmates have found the opportunity to find a career and support our families, or even just get ourselves back on track through this program. I hope that our class graduating will influence many of the younger and older people out here to stay out the streets and do things the legal way. The best way to do this is joining Civic Works, which give younger and older people an opportunity to get certifications, great career jobs, and most importantly, a second chance to get their life back on track. My fellow classmates and I learned many crucial skills while being in utility infrastructure program, from safety of wearing your PPE to being equipment operators. Safety is a major issue for day laborers and skilled laborers. Each year, accidents happen frequently in the construction industry, and oftentimes is due to the absence of personal protective equipment or failure to wear provided PPE. PPE is the equipment that will protect workers against health or safety risk on the job. The purpose is to reduce employee exposure to hazards when engineering administrative controls and are not feasible and effective to reduce risk at acceptable levels. These hazards and risks can be from anything from wet floors, falling debris, or anything in between. PPE includes items such as protective helmets, eye protection, high visibility clothing, safety footwear, safety harness, and sometimes respiratory protective equipment. In addition, this class has taught us many life skills such as budgeting money, coping with different situations under pressure, and the importance of being on time, and social skills, just to name a few. With that being said, I'm going to leave you with this quote that my father always told me. It's not how you start, it's how you finish. Take our classic example of this quote. Some of us have a past, but we broke out of our confined mindset and realized what's important and changed our priorities to do things the right way. On behalf of my fellow graduates, I want to give a big thanks to all the staff at CiviWorks that come in every day to help the students that are in the program, whether it be with class or personal conflicts. Y'all take the time of the day to help us on an extent that isn't mandatory, but you do out of compassion to see us strive and be successful in the world. Also, big thanks to the companies that we have visited to get training and our certifications. And last but not least, to the family and friends that are home watching us, a big thanks to y'all for supporting us on this journey.
Outstanding, AJ.
Go ahead.
Good job, Mr. AJ. We're very proud of you, and we definitely did not want to end graduation without that great commencement speech. Great job, sir, and great job to you all again for all of the hard work and dedication that you showed and the investment that you made in yourself. So please continue to work to make a difference and not just work for that paycheck. So we're proud of you. Don't be strangers. If anyone else wants to add anything, the floor is you guys, but thank you very much.